Hello, everybody. How's it going this afternoon? How's it going? Happy Easter. Happy Good Friday. It's not yet Easter. And I'm hoping everyone is having a blessed and safe Friday. Hello, you all. As you come in, kindly give this live a like as you come in. Give the live a like. Let me know if y'all able to kind of see me pretty good and hear me, because sometimes I still think the internet is giving problems. So if anybody's trying to contact me at this time, please give me a little bit. I am live. And then too, I also want to mention that if sometimes some you all try to contact me and sis, yeah, hey, I'm live right now, so I'll call you as soon as I'm off. Okay, love you. All right. But as soon as I'm available, I will get in contact with everyone. I will get back with them. So I know for most of you all who have watched the recent video on the minimum wage for Haiti, um, what did y'all think about that? What did y'all think about that? As far as our project, bonsoir tout moun mwen yo ki nan live lan. Bonsoir tout moun. Hello, Seal. How's it going? Happy Easter. Same to you. Happy Good Friday. Hey, Anna. How's it going, my friend? How's it going, sis? Betty Pierre says, Happy Good Friday, Marie. Same to you, my sister. Federal. Look, girl, say Happy Friday, Marie. Same to you. Happy Friday. Hey, sis, how's it going? Happy Good Friday, everyone. From Arlene, good evening, Marie. Good evening, Miss Rosaline Pierre. How's it going? So, I want us to have a chat on the minimum wage in Haiti. And if anybody know, like, share that information, because I know a lot of you all are pretty well informed about Haiti and how things work. Yet it was stunned to find, because, living in Haiti myself, I, talk to different people. And when I go out to do a work, right, the fees that I am paying is so much. I've had bosses that worked for me that requires to be paid in US funds. So everything, le moun yo travay pou mwen, tout bagay se an l'argent Ameriken. Kon moun gen do a fè un bagay normal, un bagay piti oui, and puis il dit, m'vle $200 American. Person would say, I want 200 US dollars. And I'm like, I'm in Haiti. Why are we talking US, including trying to rent a place? And I'm gonna take you all somewhere else too in a minute. So I was baffled to know that for myself and many others who don't know much, it's like, okay, you could take advantage of us. But in the same token, the people who are here who should, be paying and be in addition to the economy, have you all working for a little bit of nothing. And it may be a problem, but if it is, it can't be, because you're right there doing the work. Right there doing the work. So I don't understand that. To say that they get paid this a second good per day. And I know in one of my comments I was reading, it said, no, they get a meal good, which is $200 Haitian. Well, actually, they don't. Believe it or not. And that's why they have to have all these little extra side hustles to while they're there. And that's one of the reasons. Remember on the live, last time we were live, we were there, okay? An incident took place. And the incident had so much to do with the work. Okay, um, they work there together, but I guess the truckers like certain ones to do the work. Anyways, we witnessed somebody losing their life partly because of the job, and I'm like, for some people, you could say, well, what are you fighting and whatever for? Because look what you're getting paid. But all in the same token, it was a job in someone's eyes that was worth somebody's life. I don't know. But if anybody knows the minimum wage in Haiti, share that. What is it? What should workers be paid um, as a minimum? What is the minimum wage should be? And today I will share this. I'll share the link to the live. So if anyone would like to call in and join and make a comment, have something to say, then you can. You don't have to be on camera. You can come in with just your voice only. But if you would like to share something positive that's towards Haiti, how do we change that? How do we make it that we know that everyone is not going to get paid the same thing, but we want to have it where things is pretty fair, okay? When we go I'll be back at the project soon, you all. And I have decided that to build there is a no-no. It compromises the security of my team as well as myself. I was under the impression that it was pretty safe up there. However, I beg to differ after encountering what we did the last time we were up there. So I've been looking for her a job and for her a place. The thumbnail is the picture of the place, and the place does need some repairs. It needs some repairs. And of course, we will be willing to do that, to make sure that they move in good. There's, one of my goals is to make sure to have them a table, bed, because we see that they don't have anything. That's the price of these houses too. In Haiti, believe it or not, to rent a decent place is very expensive. And I want to take her away from the area she's at. Yet I don't want to take her too far from where she's at, because that's her familiarity. That's what she knows. So in that area, the way they're living, you would think you could be able to find a place for cheap price. However, you really can't. It's pretty expensive up there to find a place. We're talking about, for 1 year, a minimum of $3,000. And when I say that, I do mean in US dollars. So I'm looking for a place where we can rent her. My goal is to rent her the place, her and the kids, for at least 2 years. Because 12 months is good, but 24 months, I think that will give her some time to be able to find herself, figure out what she's doing, what she wants to do, how she wants to live. Now, I know that many of y'all are saying, Marie, we need to get them this and that type of place, which is fine, you all. If we bring in the funds to be able to get her that, I'll be more than happy to do that. However, as I was going out looking at places, okay, one of the things that came to my mind, hello, Tam, how's it going? How's it going, sis? Happy, blessed, Good Friday, and happy Easter with one love, everyone. Same to you. Rosalie say they think you have connections. Yes, sure, right. Are they working for the government? No, actually, I thought that would be a government place, but it's not. It is a private sector. Yeah. But anyways, as I was looking for places, one of the things that concerned me somewhat, and I hope that you all can understand, right, is we want to make sure to get her a place. However, I know I have many Haitians who follows me. We we want, are they going to be able to, my number one fear is, would they take care of this place too? Because that's a big requirement, that they take care of the place, because of the fact that, you know, people work hard to build every little place in Haiti that they have. And we don't want to house someone that would be a problem to the owner when they leave out, where they end up spending so much more than they, you know, rented you the place anyways. So I gotta keep that. We gotta keep that in mind dealing with them, and just because I'm not sure exactly if they are capable of keeping up the simple maintenance, and I'm sure I may not be there to be able to see them through pushing every um every every week or something like that. I may be able to stop by and visit, but there's only so much too you can do, and she's happily willing to move. So that's the good thing, because after losing her brother, she understands that. Okay, so Kuz, hold on, Kuz. Come on, come here, Kuz. No. You gotta come on screen. So you are the last live, okay? I was told that oh, Kuz, what's all that?
Water.
What was you doing?
Oh, you have to clean stuff.
Oh, washing dishes. You wet your whole self up like that? So on the last live, I was told that a few of my viewers thought that I hit my cousin. You all, I would never, ever do that. Never. Now, I was getting on to him because I wanted him to not be so kind at that time, because his intentions was good. We went there with good intentions to help and assist. However, the narrative quickly kind of changed. So that kind of threw some things around. Be like, okay, it changed some stuff because of the fact that we weren't expecting a dead person. So, but no, Kuz, I just wanted you to, he's so camera shy, you all, is ridiculous. Sometimes he says he wants to be a YouTuber, and I'm like, how are you going to be a YouTuber? You don't even like to be on camera at all. You all kindly give this video a like. So I have shared the link. Someone please come in, test it out, see if it works. Please give this video a like. I am still working on bringing in the funds, you all, for this upcoming story, for this project we're working on. So you all, please be so kind. Do not forget about the Lost Village story. We're working on it. And I want to thank each and everyone who have who, okay, it worked. Yeah, it should work, because this is the link, and I'll see if you're waiting in the back and be able to add you. You know, it does work. So let's not forget about that. We will be further in the story. Yes, you did miss a little something, Miss Tammy. Um, we have you have to go back and catch that last live in Redu. Go back and catch it and see what was happening up there. Gary Lumsden says Jamaica, all the way from Jamaica. Thank you so much for watching. You all, please share the live. Turn on the bell so that as we go live, that more and more people can tune in and watch the live and watch the work that we're doing in Haiti. We're on the positive side. We're on the side that it's not just sitting down and talking about, what we want to see done, because one thing for sure, we can do that all day long, sit in the background and be political. Thank you so much, Gary. Thank you. We can sit in the background all day and be political and speak on things that we don't like. Marie June, hello. Happy Good Friday, sister. Same to you. Happy Good Friday. Same to you. ATL, welcome in ATL in the house. How's it going? We can sit down all day and dialogue on what the problem is. But one of the things we know in this country, we don't have too much time to just sit back and talk about all of the problems, because it's clear we are full of problems in this country, okay? There's so much that is going on that's inhumane. I recently received a video about a church was, some stuff happened to him, to the pastor in the church. And I'm like, when you start messing around like that, you can have problems with everybody, but I don't think God is one of them. And when people lose fear and reverence, respect for our Lord and Savior, it lets you know that we're dealing with a whole nother generation. We're dealing with a whole nother generation. And we need more and more people to get on board, good people that wants to see the change, that got to keep in mind that the change is for humanity. It's for people lives. We must start valuing more and more people lives in this country, and not just some. I was talking to one of my sisters, and she was telling me some of the stuff which she is facing, even in the States. We know that problems are everywhere. But if we don't start taking care of our peoples more in Haiti, then it's going to continue to get worse. It's going to continue to get worse. And that we don't want to do. So I always say continue to support good cause, continue to support good movement, support the positivity in this country, so that we can see if together we can make a difference. We can and we will make a difference. I look forward to being on that side of making a difference and actually seeing the difference too. Seeing it. I'll be going back this whole week, starting Monday. Haiti is shut down too. Basically, it's a holiday. And starting Monday, we'll be going back. I'll be heading up to the house, taking her, Miss Gina, to the house, see how if she likes the house. It's pretty roomy. We know for a fact when it rains, she will not be wet, because liguen dalsuli, the roof is cement, and I think just the restroom back area is they used zincs in the back. So I look forward to actually going in there myself, working with the people, showing them what I would like to be done before she move in, cleaning up the place, seeing the difference that we're making. So I just want to thank each and everybody. So not one person, you all want to come and give a comment on the minimum wage in Haiti. What do y'all think and feel about that? Where is the link for the GoFundMe, girl in the mountains? Miss Arlene, could you please share? Hold on a second. It is in the description. I believe I put it in the description. And sis, can you please add it to, hold on a second. I'm going to try to get it on. To share with other people. Um, Just give me a second. It's not there. Okay, give me a second. I'm about to find a way to add it to the link now. So just give me 1 second. And that's what it's about, you all. It's about making a difference. That is all we could do. I've had a few people to contact me about the good work that they wanting to come into Haiti and do. And of course, with everything that's going on, people are somewhat afraid to come into the country. And, at some point, you really can't say, well, you don't have a reason to be afraid, but that is why we have to continue to march and march for a good cause. Hold on a second. I don't know. I might be doing 2 studios. I don't know. Oh, this is me twice. Hold on a second. It's not in the video. Hold on a second. Sis, can you add it from the group? From the group, can you copy it? It should be in the group also. Gary says, I would love to come to Haiti. Yes, Haiti needs good people coming out here to visit. We really do. It's beautiful out here in Haiti. That chick Jersey girl quietly saying hello. One, I'm at work, got to get back, break is over. Thank you so much, that chick Jersey girl. How's it going? Oh, so Miss Rosaline, here's the link to the GoFundMe, and so far we have raised 360 in the GoFundMe. However, I've had a few of my people to call me directly and rally together. And yes, some of my peoples have really came through. And I just want to continue to say thank you for your love and your support of Life in Haiti, of these stories. And most of all, for going into your pockets, each and every one of y'all, for donating to see a difference. That means a whole lot to me. And I know it's going to mean even more to them, being the receiver of it. Marie Matilli says, hi, Marie. Happy Easter and blessed for the good work. Thank you so much, Marie. Thank you, my sister with the same name. And that's what we continue to do. Now, back to minimum wage, you all. It's unfair, okay? It's a system that clearly is kind of like the price gouging. You go one place, you pay 50 goods for something, and then you go another place, they ask for 1,000 goods for the same thing, and you're wondering what is the difference? What makes this different from that when it's the same thing from the same company? People are able to do basically whatever they want when they want in our country. We need our lawmakers to stand up and actually make people abide by these rules. We are the first free Black nation, right? My initial thought was, yes, we're physically free. However, those same people that we freed, right, are the same people we enslaved. Because to me, that was clearly that slavery. Because daily life in Haiti is very expensive. One of the most expensive things in our country is food, is finding how you eat on the daily. And most of the time, even though they don't eat lavish, but the food is still pretty expensive. How is it that we can work somebody for that much? So on a weekly, and let's say those guys, they're gonna work probably every day. I think even including Sunday. So when you do 50 times 7 is what? Not much. It's not enough. And it's clearly, it's unfair. Somebody needs to say something for them. We want to be proud and wave the flag of us being the first free Black. But are we really free when we enslave each other? Stallion says blame the French. That's very, very true. Marie, my sister, you carry 10 people, 10 people. Thank you so much, sis, for your continuous love and support of life in Haiti. God bless you. We can blame the French, but don't forget, we should no longer be able to blame the French because we defeated their strongest army, right? And that's how we got our freedom. But how is it all in the same token? After defeating that army, we backdoor and enslave ourselves. We backdoor enslave our own people. That in itself is and that's daily life in Haiti. Daily life in Haiti for many, many people. For many people. That is why some of the times they're able to agree to commit crimes to do a little bit of nothing for something, because in their mind, and it's not right. I don't condone it, because I do believe no matter what your situation is, God can and He will see you through. I am born and partly raising my child, my youth in Haiti. And my parents did not travel out of Haiti until they were in their mid 30s. So it's not that God don't hear the cries of our people, because He does. That's how many of you all have the opportunity and the chance to travel abroad. So I do believe when you stay on the good side, God will and He can deliver you in any and every situation. So it's all what you make of it, is how you I don't know, it's your attitude. I cannot blame other people for certain things that are going on in my life, because I have to take a look at myself, you know. And earlier somebody mentioned about it, I think is Arlene, is this a private, is this a government place? Some of the stuff I don't understand. Like, you have stuff that to me clearly should belong to the government, and it doesn't belong to the government here. It's all private sectors. I just don't get that, because I believe if it went to the government, it would benefit more. But then some people say, well, Marie, look at what the government is doing. So just how much even our electricity is funded through private sector. I don't know. Mama Nina said, good evening, Marie. Just got home. Hope all is well. All is well, my sister. All is well. Thank you again, Miss Marie. Thank you. Blame the French. Rosaline says they're not food produced there. Yes, there is food that many Haitians work the land and produce. And believe it or not, that is how a lot of our people survive. However, everything has its season. Everything have its time. So right now it's spring. We know, that's a good season. But when it's not the season and they have to go out and buy rice, this and that, and you still have to wait for it to grow, regardless, people need to be paid a little bit more. They really, really do need to get paid a little bit more. It doesn't make sense. Kay Miller says, hello, Sister Marie. This is my first seeing your program, and I love it. Blessings to you. Blessings to you too, Miss Miller. Thank you so much. I also got your comment earlier. Thank you so much. Stallion. You've carried 5 people, 5 people. Thank you, Stallion, for your continuous love and support of life in Haiti. Thank you, Stallion. Stallion says, I will contact the Hugh King in Lome, Togo to fly to Haiti to get the politicians straight now. Oh no, Haitians, we're pretty strong people. And one thing that they're great at is winning wars. But is taking care of each other. I think that is the problem at hand here. Denise says, hi, Marie, your sister from Dallas, Texas. How can I send something to help? What type of card can I purchase that will support your channel? Please let me know. That says I really don't know if it's a specific card. But yes, you can support via Cash App. And I'm not sure what type of card that you'll be allowed to do it with. I know to support the Lost Village Project, there is a GoFundMe, and the GoFundMe is in the link in the comments. And or you can contact me directly, and I'll put up my phone number. Cash App takes from you. I tell you what, compared to not much, okay? I don't think Cash App takes much, even the GoFundMe, because compared to all of them, I mean, let's think of when you send a Western Union to Haiti. That's something that just baffles me to today that I still cannot understand. By the time the money gets to you, 12.5%. See, I didn't even know that. By the time the money gets to you in Haiti, right? They charge you $1.50 to send it. And then when I get here, you go pick it up. Now they have it where if you don't have the bank account, they don't give out a US dollars, yet still charge people US dollar. So you get $100, right? They give it to you in Haitian currency, but you're going to buy something for $100. Back dough, right? And you go right back to buy the $100, but you cannot because that $100, once it is turned to goods, is no longer valued $100. It's just crazy. But yes, I do have it set up where you could do the bank to bank transfer. So, and I know that works pretty good too. I'm trying to do different things, but I have to be patient because certain things, certain sites, it's harder to get access to from Haiti. But if you all know some ways that it'll be easier, of course, I'm open to ideas. I'm open to ideas. Yeah, super chat on YouTube takes out too. Yes, they do. What meaning says, what about Zoom transfer to bank? Yes, that's right. What's up, what meaning? How's it going? Thank you for joining me live tonight. Says Denise says, I wrote your number down. I will call you. All right. I'll be waiting, sis. What Minnie says, instead of sending drones to Haiti, they have companies in Haiti distribute food to family on Haiti. You order online, they go directly to their home in Haiti. Yes, they do. They do have companies that does that. I think the only reason why I haven't really pushed a company is because they charge more, and a lot of the time I guess they charge US. I don't know, but I have to understand the business form of it. I always think it could be cheaper just going in a store. Maybe that delivery fee would be an extra bag of rice or something like that instead of um, paying all of that fees. I'm not sure. I don't know. What do y'all think? Do you think it's actually cheaper? Because I have one of my viewers too, and she should rather sometimes send stuff through Cam or through Cam. And when I really did the evaluation, I'm like, Cam to me came out somewhat more expensive than us going and buying the same thing because for some reason they charge in US prices. The food is a little bit cheaper in Haiti. But I do understand, to be modernized, it's kind of like Walmart, buy from Walmart, online, have it delivered, you pay that extra, which is good, which is good. So I still have the link, you all, that I've shared. If anybody, hold on, I'm going to share it again. Anybody would like to come in, comment, speak on, what they felt about minimum wage in Haiti being so low. And I know that minimum wage, even in America, is just not the best, but it gives you the ability to somewhat be able to pay a bill or, do something. Whereas, people are working and working hard here, and they're just not getting paid, I mean, it seems like the company itself just don't care about anyone. And one of the things, as you all was watching this video, is the fact that that is a dangerous, dangerous, dangerous job. I was told by the guys that sometimes they will hit the sand and a lot fall, or it could be rocks and a ton fall. And they've lost many friends and coworkers doing that type of work. One of the things that gets me is majority leaders and successful people in our country, they travel. They know, and not only do they travel, but most of them, they have their residency card too, and get the benefits of the US. Like, why we can't put in place a system that is similar or that our system is capable of holding up so that we can make sure people are taken care of too. There's no insurance, okay? they're risking their lives, and on a daily, they are working without any equipment. So PPE, personal protective equipment, is unheard of, but no way for you to be in that business and not know something about it because you didn't just decide to start doing this and not have a level of background on it. And then I'm like, okay, well, if somebody die on the job, then what happens? Then they just die. Nothing happens. Nobody cares. A business that might work is using some of the scrap metal to build small boats. Mm, that's true. You'd have to really, really be into that too, Stallion. I don't know anything about that, and I don't know if that's something I would enjoy. I don't know. I'm afraid of the sea. Okay, I can't even swim, so I don't think I would want to work on the sea. I mean, if I had to, I definitely would, but not somewhere I'll be just taking myself too long. I just used a food service in Haiti, but the problem is a 28-ounce jar was $9 used, and that's crazy. It's a business. That's right. But 28-ounce jar of peanut butter, I'm not sure you didn't specify, but a 28-ounce jar of peanut butter, I think peanut butter is expensive, period, in Haiti. Um, Even the homemade kind is pretty expensive. Extremely dangerous indeed. I was thinking this as I was watching horror. That's right. Meant to say use United States dollars. Okay, okay. Yeah. Arlene, my sister says, I blame the leadership of Haiti. Blood is on their hands. There is no order. Absolutely. Haiti's issue is a humanitarian crisis, war to the leaders, past and present. Hmm. You know, I want to say war to the leaders, past and present. However, you know, it's kind of a legacy that we keep going. You know, mom had a business, she's old, so now I get the business, and my job is whether she was a good or bad leader, it's our job to make it better, to keep it going. I'm not for or against anybody because I'm sure we can't just put everything just on one person because that takes team. It takes teamwork. Government is a body. Shouldn't one person shouldn't be able to dictate everything because we're not a communist country, we're a democratic country. But it can be a lot better. It can be a lot better. People's lives in Haiti definitely need to start being valued more. How people work, how people get paid, and not only that, the price gouge, and you need to be set prices for certain things. Businesses shouldn't be allowed to make so much money off of something just because they brought it from America that is right across the street from Haiti. You know, I'm there. Some of my dad's friends back in the early 90s, they got to Guantanamo on a boat from Haiti, and now they are US citizens. So Haiti is not that far from America to where when you bring in something from America that you have to pay triple the price. You go and buy an appliance in Haiti, something that, an example, what could I use? I had a laptop that I went to buy. And clearly after that, I took the laptop to Chris C. Genti and have him look at it for me. And it was a laptop. He's like, Maggie, this is not a good laptop, you know. But this was the most expensive one which they had on the shelf. When I looked it up in the US, it was worth about 200 and something dollars, right? But here I paid $5.99. That was a deal. That was a deal because the price tag on it, right? Price tag on it here was $8.99. And for sure they didn't want to miss out on the money. So he says, I'll give it to you for $6. Take $300 off. But even when he took $300 off for a laptop down there, I clearly could not use, okay, because with the work, and y'all know I'm getting reacquainted with those things. So it was easy for me to be a victim to that because I'm just looking for a laptop. I need to work. I need to edit. Couldn't do any of that. But he still made 3-4 times. He made a profit, 3 times profit. And I'm sure buying it in bulks, he's not going to pay what you and I paid as a customer. Why? Like, why? I don't know. Sometimes you hear the conversations about you hear DR saying, well, they hate to see Haitians coming, this and that. Well, I mean, sometimes take care of your own country because they are going to stand together. They're going to take care of their country. So why not take care of each other? Why not love on each other a lot more? Why not? Fire Deliverance Ministry, Tammy Carter. Free break strongholds. It destroys strong homes. Free breaks strongholds. It destroys strong homes. Okay. Hold on a second. Haiti's issue is a humanitarian crisis. If we bond together, we can change things. The Africans are doing it in Ghana and in Gambia. That's true. I love watching the Africa right now. That is some of what I spend my spare time is sneaking in and watching what they got going on over there, and they're doing an awesome job at it. They're doing good. Too deep. You've carried 20 people. 20 people. Thank you so much, Too Deep, for your continuous love and support of Life in Haiti. Thank you so much, Too Deep. How's it going tonight? Happy Good Friday, too. Happy Good Friday. Sorry, I was talking about peanut butter. I could have gone to Costco and brought two 48-ounce jars for $8. And that's what happens. That's why I said we got to take care of our peoples too. Because a lot of business owners in Haiti are very smart people. Keep in mind, we have a lot of smart, intelligent men and women in Haiti, great businessmen, entrepreneurs. So they're going to go and dig and find the cheapest price, okay? If you can get two for $8, 48, right? Why sell a 28-ounce for 48? But, that's just me too dealing with my heart with things. And my heart, I've been told in the past, is not business. That business don't work like that. So the present day gangsters are compared or equivalent to the Tonton Macoute of the past. Wow. Yeah. Hello, sis. Hermine says hello, everyone. And Marie, happy Friday to all. Happy Friday to you too, sis. And thank you so much for joining me. Denise says, my great-great-grandmother was from Haiti. She came to Louisiana on a boat in the early 1900s. She spoke Creole and English. That's right. Appreciate you and what you do. Thank you so much. Hello, Forgotten King. How's it going, my brother? I actually went and fixed it. You see, I don't forget about you, Forgotten King. How's it going, my brother? Love you, and I'm glad to have you on the live. And I'm pretty sure it was an accident, just a tap, something like that, easily, you can tap and end up blocking a viewer and not intending to. But I'm glad you alerted me about that and I got it fixed. So thank you so much, my brother. It's always a pleasure to have you on live, as always. Stallion says, I had to buy wife number one younger brother a laptop in Ghana. Cost me $800. The same laptop with the same specs in the US was 500. Welcome to the third war, Mad Max. Actually, you got a good deal in Ghana, because see, I can understand Ghana because it's so far. It's so far, right? For them to pay the transport and getting it from America to Ghana or Canada or something like that, then yeah, okay, because there's a lot to it's a lot more to owning a business, way in Ghana that is not the maker of it. Okay, I know you got to pay transport fees, you got to pay this, you got to pay that. I do understand that. However, we're talking about Haiti here. Haiti is like right across the street from America. Right across the street. Rishama Michelle says she's so nice. I like her. Thank you so very much. If anyone who is watching who have not subscribed to the channel, you all kindly hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell so as I upload new videos, you'll be one of the first ones to see it. So kindly, you all give this live a like. Give this live a like. Fire Deliverance Ministry says, I was trying to say prayer destroys strongholds. I'm driving and talking. Okay. I got it. Thank you so much. Yes. Prayers will destroy strongholds, and I believe that wholeheartedly, and many others in Haiti. The thing about Haiti is you cannot say everybody in Haiti is bad people. Even in the political ring, we cannot say that everybody there is bad people. But we do have to mix out the bad. The bad is a problem, and it's okay to be successful. No one is saying you shouldn't be successful. But all in the same token, if I'm going to have people working for me, then I need to be willing to pay them enough where they're able to live. Even my helpers that come and help with Life in Haiti projects, they get paid more than that because they have to catch a motorcycle to meet me, catch a motorcycle to go home. That in itself is $50. So if I just gave them $50 for that day of work, really I just used them because they gave it right back before they even made it home. They didn't get to eat a patty off of that. And for me, what good is that? What's it to a man who gains the world but loses his soul because of greed, because of money? Yeah, money is a good thing to have, okay? Let's not forget that. But if money is what makes you rich, you are the poorest person alive. All right? It's obvious we can't keep it. We don't take it with us. You know what you take? You take something that no man can steal, can take. It's not something that you pack with you in a U-Haul, So you gotta store good things from the heart. And I think we need more and more people who are in high political offices or humanitarian offices to have a heart for the people of Haiti, and not just a heart, but integrity. As I read, and I always say, I have big plans for Life in Haiti. I cannot wait to see Life in Haiti grow to a certain level. and it'll mean the world to me to start building roads. I love building, so actually that's a great position for me. We start being able to pay engineers and do good things. It's too much money in our country when we say Haiti's a poor country. You really think so? Have you been to my country to actually drive around and have me take you to some of the places in this country? People are living way better than you, who gets up and work hard every day and put in overtime. They're living good out here in Haiti. There's no such thing. It's just that it's a suppressed, oppressed system. It doesn't balance. But Haiti is a beautiful place. Haiti is a very, very rich place. We need to have a system too. Same system in America. You have a tax system, and a lot of time when taxes are raised, millionaires are unhappy about it. But what that system is in place to keep it balanced so that you can get some assistance when for those that don't have. Children can get a level of daycare for mom and dad or mom to go to work. It's a reason why. We need something similar. We need something similar in Haiti to give the people a break. Mr. Jackson says, hello, Maria and the Life in Haiti family. Able to sneak in for a peek at the live. What is the topic? We're talking about minimum wage. My recent video was about minimum wage, and I actually was on the way up to the mountains to go and introduce the Lost Village project. And while on the way, I was amazed. So I couldn't help but to ask for permission to do a video with the guys there. And the good thing was they were kind enough to do it, even though they hate cameras. And I won't conceal, I did speak to them in the background and let them know, not all cameras are bad. Sometimes it's okay, Nobody is not trying to like everything is so spiritual too in our country. So it's kind of like everything's always attached to something that nobody understands but them. Like it doesn't make sense, but if you say it's okay, all right, if you believe it, like a picture, and it's very, very true. But we got to keep in mind, we believe in, I believe in God. In my house, we will serve the Lord. So we cannot continue to be, to carry on to certain mirths. That is exactly what we're talking about. Minimum wage, what it should do. Who's in charge of that? Is it the president too? I think the president too. I don't know. We give him too much credit because shouldn't it be different departments that are in charge of different areas? I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. I never really liked politics at all. Hello, sis. How's it going? How's it going, Jessica? Sister to sister says the system keeps their foot on the neck of the people. The people can never stand up when the odds are stacked on top of them. That's the thing. I hate Google's description when you look up Haiti. The fact of it is the mass can't be overlooked. But I was reading something and it said that the poverty, the abject poverty that many people live in Haiti, they will never be able to pull themselves out of it. It's a proven fact. There's no way, there's no education. They cannot. And having a heart, going around and talking to these people, the major lack of education, it's a fact. If somebody don't give them that help, if somebody don't give them that push, you say, well, their problem is not my problem, but believe it or not, you are your brother's keeper. We do need somebody. Don't be one to live your life saying, oh, I don't need nobody. You could never say you don't need nobody. I can't say I don't need nobody. Even though I'm in Haiti, I needed somebody. It took a lot of bodies to get me to where I am today in Haiti. And whether a person came into my life and the result was good and the result was bad, it was all good because in every person that came into my life, there was a lesson to be learned in it. It made me stronger. I learned it was something good that come out of it. So we can never really say we don't need nobody. And the Haitian people they need people. They need somebody. True, everyone can't be bad, but they're guilty by association. Also, if they're not part of the solution, then they're part of the problem. Hmm? No, I always say that, sis. If you're not a part of the solution, then you are a part of the problem. That's very true. People take their frustration on others that have nothing to do with what the corrupt officials that cause some of the problems. That's right. You could never really know the truth. But one of the things we hear in Haiti is just the president, but we got Senate, we got this, we got legislators, we got prime ministers, I mean, and these people, we got judges. If in fact the president is who he say they are, and y'all are good, right? I'm just making an example. Can't y'all get together and do something about it? Hold them in contempt of law, or I don't know. You can never really get in depth with these people with some of the stuff that go on in our country because we'll never really know the truth to it. And that's the thing. I don't want to know the truth. I don't even care. All I want to know is, can we get some children in school? Can you open doors and let's open hospitals? Y'all, one of the stories that I need to touch and we've yet to touch is elders. You got a lot of elders that are confined in their house in Haiti. Their homes is their prison. They don't have access to medical care. These are the stuff that we should worry about, not take millions just to go buy a personal house. And I'm sure you already have several houses anyways. Let's build hospitals. I know $1 million can give us a nice modernized hospital. That's the kind of stuff that gets me. We we must like the stuff that people have to say about us because we do have money in our country. We just choose to do the wrong. I don't know, not the wrong, but we choose to do what we want. Today, as just a simple YouTuber, if I ever came across a quarter of anything that's enough to build a hospital and beg the world to send equipment, we hire people, then we would do it. I know a hospital is a form of business too, but number one, no one should be turned around because of what they can't pay. Somebody was telling me, even somebody that was shot as a victim innocently, they could easily lose their life at the hands of a doctor in Haiti because if the money's not on the table, then they will not touch that patient. No, I wouldn't be a director or none of that. That's madness. This is your job. It's not just about your pockets. It's not about your money. We're here to save lives, and people need to hold people accountable. You have a lot of good people that already have those kind of stuff in place in Haiti, but you're not here physically, and you're not supervising the job which is being done behind your back when you need to know. And that is why I say, don't be mad when people say they don't want Haitians in their country because look how you treat your own. DR right next door, they take care of their own. They take care of their people. Jessica says good because after the big crisis that is going to happen in Haiti, we are going to need people to rebuild. I'm here, and as long as God keeps me healthy, I'm more than happy. But then again, I say Haiti, the people that will do the right thing, a lot of the times they're not allowed to go far. You come across a whole lot of walls. You can't blame them for hating cameras. People have exploited the Haitian people a lot on social media. That's right, sis. I don't. I don't. Denise says Haiti really beautiful. I love the mountains. When the ocean become clean, Haiti people will have plenty of seafood to eat. That's right. Did y'all eat fish today? Is it true? I mean, I know Fish Friday, but on this Good Friday, did y'all eat fish? I did. I ate fish today. A good constitution should be beneficial for the people. For the people, that's right. Please remember, you all, to give this video a thumbs up, thumbs up. Hi, Arlene. Is that the GoFundMe for Monica? Yes, it is, sis. We have raised in the GoFundMe 360 so far, last time I checked. You all kindly share the GoFundMe with others, you all, on social media sites. See what we can bring in, because that is a project that we do have some stuff to do. And for some of my peoples that are just watching, I am working on getting her a place. The thumbnail is the place that I went and looked at the place. She has not looked at the place. There are some repairs which needs to be made, and I'm in talks about the price because I want to rent the place for her for a minimum of 2 years. 2 years, I feel, would give her some time because, I listen to many of you all who I'm in close contact with, and you say, Marie, what's a year? Because a year goes by so fast. Then what does she do? You got to run another campaign, or is that enough time for her to get herself together? And you're right. So I will be fighting to get it for 2 years, and see exactly within the 2 years, working closely with them, not letting them go. One of the things I plan on doing is really, really helping her, talking to her about business, because that is the only way she could help herself and be able to actually feed her and the kids, is by doing a little business. So I encourage you all, find it in your heart to please. It doesn't have to be much, but to whom much is given, much is required, okay? And I know all of y'all are blessed, okay? So if you can, please, even if it's $5, let's donate towards baby Monica's story. Let's not forget, we're focused on getting her housing situation, but one of the things that I'm working on doing is getting her, she has to go to the doctor too. She needs a checkup. We got to do that. We can do that. We will do that. This coming week will be dedicated, if God says the same. It will be dedicated to me running around with them. Pray for this vehicle too, because it's been acting up. And I said, God, you gave it to me to do your work, so I'm just gonna trust you. So that's one of the things that I've been encountering too. But I trust him that whatever it is, he will fix it. The Western world views Haiti as the poorest in the Western Hemisphere. I've seen poor in other countries. That's right. I think everywhere, it has the poor, but I think we need to just give people an opportunity, give people a chance. People don't have the chance. Haiti would not be in the state that it's in if people wasn't worked for little to no wages. They're not getting paid. It's like the person that's smarties that mastered how to bring in the money, and now it's like they got a hold on everyone else. They don't want to be equal. But those same people travel to the US and they know money. They know the value of money. They know the value of themselves. What if when you went to the US, the Americans kept you at below minimum wage because you're Haitian? Well, can't act like we all that now because we citizens, Keep in mind, like my dad used to always tell me, you always Haitian. If they did you like that, it'll be difficult to come back and be the diaspora that you come back and be. Why? Because you would be in a suppressed system. You wouldn't be getting paid. Americans would be getting $5. You would be getting 1.5. They have a system set in place, and that's how we are able to live there and accomplish so much in America. You said it right the first time, Marie. The wrong twisted things with the money. That's right. I will be willing to do that. I am a nurse. I will be calling you. Yes, education and health would improve the conditions. Yes, it would. A lot. A lot of people, you all, just in conversation, you just feel pretty sorry because they believe a system that's betrayed them from the beginning, a system that doesn't work for them, but they're trying to defend that system. And you just like, did he just say that? Oh, okay. All right. Treat Haitians bad, but worship others. Right? Marie, when Haiti gets better, will you stay in Port-au-Prince or move to other places? I do believe my calling is Haiti. Why? Because I always said I would never come to Haiti. I would never come. My memories were bad. I never wanted to know. Mom and dad travel back and forth to Haiti all the time. And back then, if they asked me, it seemed like I'm like, no, don't ask me, Dad. You just go. So I know that me being in Haiti is not a mistake. God put me right where He wants me. And I do plan on traveling, but I'll always have a special place for Haiti, and always have my hands in helping in Haiti. Always. Sister to sister, Ace Live is in Ecuador. He interviewed some Haitians there, and they were so proud of the apartment they have compared to Haiti. It's a mansion. Oh man, Haiti, the cost of living is so expensive. Anywhere where I don't know, if it's running water, then even some of the hotels, the way they jack up the prices for these hotels, and you're like, there's really nothing that fancy about this hotel, but yeah, it's a way to keep people, out, make them feel like they can't afford that. It's just different. Are you building her the house or finding an apartment to rent for them? Finding a place to rent. Why? Because the distance up and down the mountain is ridiculous. In addition to that, to pay workers, I have the GoFundMe set at 3,000, and even one of my viewers said, Marie, 3,000 would not take you nowhere with what you're trying to do. Remember the first project? That wouldn't take you anywhere. But We do have where we can go and rent her a place. That's a better idea. And originally when I made it up there, after Jesus, longest walk ever, I told her, I said, do you want to come down? And one of the reasons why I believe she definitely should come down, outside of security, number one, two, for baby Monica. She's sick. She has, a little pain. She's up there in a lost world in the woods. It is as if she's in a little prison too up there. And she can't walk up and down like that. She can't. So she stays in her little, and that's the kind of stuff that'll make me get political. I think that's when I really, really wouldn't mind having a sit down with presidents, senators, and all, and would fearlessly speak my mind. And I wouldn't care what nobody had to say about it. But yeah, so she sits up there, and she's in a prison. Every time I went down, back, I didn't get to see her. She's always up there. That's a hard, hard walk. So that means she's not going to school in this day and age, and it's 2021. Beautiful, smart, repeating the generation. Because what happens in 30 more years, what, she gets some fool up there, and they make babies, and the cycle begin again. Baby Monica family will need beds and household things also. Yes, they will. That's why I encourage you all to please get with me. I cannot do it. I'm just a tool. I'm not doing it. You all are doing it. We'll need to get her a table. They don't have nowhere to sit. Definitely they'll need a bed. So I ask you all to please, please, please come together with me. Kate Miller said, I have visited Haiti twice in Cap Haitien. I love it. Can't wait to go back. It's just something special about that place. Everybody tells me about Cap Haitien, how beautiful it is. And I actually can't wait to go and visit. I thought by now I would have been able to visit, but I've yet to be able to go there. The baby Monica needs colostomy bag. Does baby Monica know? She already had the surgery. But it's the after complications, because she did not get the proper after surgery, care. But yeah, an organization donated. You look at her being a little Haitian. And that's why sometimes some people, we have different types of people and we cannot judge people. You have some people that left Haiti with the experience. They say, Marie, I support life in Haiti. I'm glad somebody doing something good, but don't tell me about coming back. I'm not. Then I have some of my peoples, I can't keep them out of Haiti. Because from her story, from what she could remember, I can only imagine how she would feel 20, 25 years from now if we were to get her out of Haiti. Would she want to come back? Would she be dedicated to seeing a change when she get her little education? What would be her stance? What would be her take on Haiti based on her experience? I saw the video. I agree. I saw the video. They live too far out from resources. Yes. Imagine we need sand. We need fat. We need rocks. We need cement. And absolutely no way for me not to be able to pay these guys. I'm gonna have to pay them to pack all of that back and forth, back and forth. And one thing too, a lot of times in Haiti, people are okay as long as you down. But those same ones could no longer stand you or sit at the table with you when things start leveling up for you. People start disliking you and you wondering, what did I, some folks say, I'm more like, what did I do? So one of the things from day one, instantly, I did not want them to be shunned in the neighborhood. That's why I said whatever we do, we needed to share with the whole neighborhood, so that they would know they are not forgotten, they're not overlooked. We can't touch the whole neighborhood. I can't make 40 little small houses up there. Believe me, I would love to if I had the ability. It would be a pleasure. But I didn't want them to treat them different, especially with baby Monica being at home most of the time. I think it'd be better. It is better for us to get another place. Yes, I'd love to sit down with the leaders too. All I need is a translator. Oh, sis, that day I might have to, they'll probably be trying to take you to jail, sis, because I already know you're going to act up for Haiti. And it's crazy because our moderator loves Haiti and she is from Trinidad. She's not even Haitian. So I can only imagine seeing you up there, sis. They're gonna be trying to throw you against a wall or something. I saw the Haitian cops one day with one lady, and boy, that lady had a hard day that day. They slapped her. They would ask her a question, and she didn't even have the opportunity to answer. And they were like, man, I was way over there, and I felt like I was getting hit. Disturbed my whole spirit. I don't want no parts of them. I'm going to support baby Monica. Like I said, I will call you and speak with my son tomorrow. Thank you, sis. I'll be waiting. Baby Monica no longer has a colostomy. An opening was created where she now goes normally, but she has complication post-surgery. She is 7 and is incontinent to feces, not urine. Mm. Thank you for sharing that, Mama Nina. Thank you. Thank you. Well, you all, I've held you on for a minute past the hour. I know this weekend is a holiday weekend. Hope you all enjoy the weekend. Happy Easter. Y'all have a blessed one. Stay safe. Hopefully, this weekend keeps us reminded of how thankful we always should be. We talk about suffering. Jesus, God, sent his only begotten Son to die for us. And he was blameless, yet he was mistreated too. So it lets us know the love of God. So I hope it keeps us reminded of that. I know many of y'all will go to church. Y'all have a blessed weekend. Enjoy your family. Enjoy the kids. Y'all stay blessed. God bless everybody. And y'all have a good night. Good night and great weekend. That's right. Good night, you all. God bless you. Thank you, Miss Rosaline. Thank you, you all.